Hi, my name's Mark and welcome to Membership Websites. So today what we're going to look at is we're going to look at alt tags. These are tags that you add to images, image descriptions, and image descriptions are really important in terms of SEO. So it's really important that you know how to do it. You know how to do it for your post types, but you know how to also do it for some of your custom content. Now, in some areas of Brilliant Directories, these are added for you. They're built into the code. So when your members are adding images, for like example, like a logo or a profile image, it will be built into the code. But let's just have a look at alt tags or image descriptions. Let's just go first of all to a blank web page. And we're going to create a web page. And what we're going to do is we're going to add an image. So we're just going to add an image that we've got on file. Let me just choose one. Here's one just here. So we can see this image is just here. Let me just make it a bit bigger. Now, when you add images, and this applies to your home page as well, you might already have images on your home page. You've got this toolbox that you get with the images. So when you click on an image, you'll see this toolbox appear. And it's really important that you fill out the alternative text icon, which is just here. It's a T. And you click on it and a box will just open up on the screen. So it's just opened up just down here. Let me just open it again. And you can see here, so this is where you put in the text. Alternative text primarily is you writing a description about the image, but what you can do is when you're writing a description about the image is you can implement some keywords that are related to the image and the content around the image within that page. So it's a really good tool to use. And you can also use this in post type. So let's go and have a look at a post type now. Let's go to my members and search members. And when we go to this section here, what we're going to do is we're going to log in just as this member. Now, when we log in as this member, we'll just see if this person has any articles or anything. Yeah, they've got a community article just here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click edit. Now we can see that they're using an image here. Now this is what we would call a single image post type. So this post type, a community article, only allows for a single primary image, as opposed to maybe a classified ads, which maybe allow you multiple images depending on how you have it set up. So in order to add an alt tag or an image description to this for SEO, we actually currently have to do this in the back end of the website. So let me just show you how to do that. When you go into the back end of the website, what to do is go to My Content, Manage Posts. Now this was a community article we were looking at. So we're going to use a drop down box and find community article. Then we're going to use actions and we're going to go down to edit image data. And you can see here that there is an alt tag or an alternative text section just here. And we want to enter some information about what is going on just in the image. So this image relates to dog grooming of some description. So what we might put in is that a female is grooming a dog and providing dog care services or something like that. You might put something like that, but try and make it as descriptive as possible and think about what the person's doing in the image and how that relates to the page of content that it's going to be on. So it's likely that the article relates to dog grooming. So therefore we want to make sure the alternative text also relates to that. Let's look at a multi-image post type. Okay, so we're going to go back here. There isn't any multi-images in here, but what we're going to do is we're going to just go and create a classified post type. So we're going to add a new classified, and then what we're going to do is just for speed, I'm just going to put in some characters just in here, and we're just going to put in test just in here as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to save the changes just so that I can get you to the next step. Let me just search for an image, just one moment. Let's just say it's a classified ad about dog care. We're just going to grab an image really quickly, and then we'll delete it when we're done. So we're just going to grab that image that we've created, and we're loading it into here. So we're going to save this. We're going to upload it, and then it's going to appear just down here. Now here it allows us to put a title and a description. So your alternative text or your image text is going to be based on what you put in the title and description, and it's going to be made up of that. So unlike the single post type, is the single image post type, which you had to edit in the back end of the website. This one the user can do. And it's really important to try and encourage your users to do this, because again, it's really, really good for SEO if you can get this information in there. So that's alternative text or image description text for multiple post types. We looked at single post types, and we also looked at adding it to images on static pages, which will include your home page as well. So I hope you found that all useful, and thanks for watching.